Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Wayne. How
Good,
are you?
good to see you. Good to see you.
Same here.
Look, we're standing here at the Senior Center in Fairlawn, and there's a little bit of a special presentation going on. And being involved with the ADA committee and so much about that, give us a little feedback about what's happening tonight.
Well, for the past 2 or 3 years, the ADA committee has been working on building an inclusionary playground at Pythian Grove. And that's a playground that would allow all children, regardless of their physical or developmental abilities, to play side by side in a safe and fun environment.
Actually, one of the fun things I'm doing is I'm kind of mapping out a little bit of their progress and seeing some of the stages of it. And I think in a little while, not too long from now, we get an opportunity to visit the new playground, and I'll show you all the steps for it. And we have a special presentation from a certain group of people today, right?
We do. I'm here at a Knights of Pythian meeting, and they will be doing a presentation tonight in honor of...
Tell me the name now.
Okay. They will be doing a check presentation to the ADA in memory of Lou Duell, a very special Knights of Pythian and former resident of Fairlawn who had a special love for children with special needs.
I think that's really cool. Actually, I've covered a few events in town where the members here for this organization give up the time and they help out many charities, and I think this is very, very special. And I think I'm going to stick around for a while and actually see the presentation, but I just want people to know that you are always involved and we appreciate all your energy of what you do.
Thank you.
I'll see you at the playground.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, I recently just had a conversation with Marianne, and she's been involved with the ADA committee. That's part of what's happening tonight. But I want to chat with you for a minute. Introduce yourself. Tell everybody your name.
My name is Barry Winston.
Okay, Barry.
I'm currently the membership chairman for the Knights of Pythian Benjamin Cardozo Lodge and the state chairman for membership throughout New Jersey.
You've been involved with Knights of Pythian for quite a few years now, right?
Over 20 years.
That's quite a while. Very
yes,
good.
It is.
Yes, and you've held different positions along the way?
I've held almost every position in the lodge. I've been the Chancellor Commander twice. I'm now a state officer. And what's drawn me to the Knights of Pythian has been the three principles of charity, friendship, and benevolence.
I must say, whenever I go, let's say there's a street fair or some occasion, your group is out there talking about what you're involved in, and people come by. So it's a great concept. And I think what we're doing tonight is kind of unique. Now, Marianne gave me a little feedback. Your thoughts about tonight?
Well, we're carrying on a tradition of supporting and making charitable contributions to worthy causes, worthy institutions ever since our founding, which was 150 years ago.
We're celebrating. You look really good for 150 years.
Yes,
I
well,
got to tell you that. What's your
we're
secret?
celebrating our 150th anniversary. We were founded in the aftermath of the Civil War by a northern male nurse who wanted to create an organization that would be devoted to charity, friendship, and benevolence and heal the wounds of the Civil War between North and South. So the organization was nationwide and actually spread to several countries. And we do a lot of charitable work.
I go to some of the assemblies where you hand out charitable donations to many, many groups, and I think it's special. And tonight, it's because of the special playground being built at Pythian Grove here in town.
That's correct. We're donating $10,000 in the name of a past Chancellor and Grand Chancellor Commander, Lou Duell, who was a Fairlawn native and who left that money to the Knights of Pythian to be used for a charitable and benevolent purpose. And he always supported providing to young people, to special needs people, and the advent of this special needs section of the playground at Pythian Grove is perfect as a recipient of Lou's bequest.
I think it's fabulous, and that's why I'm here tonight. I tip of my hat to you and the organization. I'm going to stick around for a few minutes to watch the presentation. Barry, God bless you. Thanks for what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, folks, right now you're looking at the drawings of what this playground is going to look like. And it's going to look like this because of some of the donations that we'll be seeing being delivered tonight. Stay with me. I'll go away.
Good evening, everyone. Chancellor Commander Brian Konikoff, officers of Benjamin and Cardozo Lodge, my Pythian brothers and members of the ADA committee, and Councilwoman Lisa Swing. Tonight we'll be making a special presentation to the Fairlawn ADA committee in memory of past Grand Chancellor Sir Lou Duell. However, before we make the presentation, I would like to give you a little background about Lou and why we chose the ADA accessible playground at Burdank Grove Park as the recipient. Sir Lou Duell joined Benjamin Cardozo Lodge in 1958 and became Chancellor Commander in 1966. He also became active in the Grand Lodge and rose to the highest office, that of Grand Chancellor of the Domain of New Jersey. Lou spent the majority of his Pythian career working on projects that involve special needs children and adults. Two very important events that Lou spearheaded were the annual circus and the Hand of Friendship Day. Both of these events were held to provide fun and entertainment for our special needs guests. To this day, the Knights of Pythia still sponsor the circus and the Hand of Friendship Day. This event provides specially designed games, prizes, gifts, a lunch, and a day of friendship for our special needs guests. Lou's efforts were rewarded in his nomination and selection to the Knights of Pythia's Hall of Fame. In addition, he was honored by achieving the rank of Knight of the Golden Spur, the highest honor in the Pythian order. For several years, Lou was the driving force behind these events. When Lou became ill, he worked with other members of the lodge to make sure they knew how to continue in his efforts for these events in the future. Lou passed away in May of 2002. His feeling towards the Knights and concern for special needs children and adults played a large part in his life. So much so that he left the trust fund requesting that the money be used in a way befitting to his activities. Since then, we have been looking for a suitable benefactor. Tonight, we are fulfilling that request. Saul Rockman and I became the trustee of these funds, and we both felt that donating it to the Fairlawn Community Center ADA committee would be in keeping with Lou's wishes. Saul?
Thank you, Marvin. I don't want to waste time because we're here to give away some money. But a couple of years ago, when I became a member of the Rent Leveling Board in Fairlawn, I met Mary Ann when she became the secretary. And since then, as soon as she found out I was Knights of Pythia, we were talking about how we can help. For many years, we kicked around some ideas. It really wasn't anything that we could do big until this playground came up. As far as I know, it was Mary Ann's brainchild. She had some help, but brainchild. So I think what we're going to do now is what Pythian is all about. So Marvin, it's for you.
Thank you, Saul. Mary Ann, could you join us, please?
Hi, I'm so honored to be here tonight, and I cannot tell you how much we appreciate this donation, and I can assure you that you have made a wonderful, wonderful choice. This playground represents our community saying that we provide access to all, and we welcome all, regardless of what their physical disabilities or abilities are. And this playground will allow all children to play side by side. It's designed in such a way that it provides accessibility for children in wheelchairs. It's designed with the therapist from the Children's Therapy Center to provide cognitive and sensory stimulation for all children. It's just going to be a wonderful experience. I have a daughter who's 34 with Down syndrome, and I have two boys. And when my children were young, my daughter could never play
baseball in Fairlawn. She played in Saddlebrook while her brothers played in Fairlawn. And it was always our ideal to have a recreational setting where families of mixed children could come and all the siblings could play side by side. So I hope that you will come by and see the playground, and when you do, you'll remember the spirit of Luke Duell. And although I've never met him, he will be memorialized in this wonderful, wonderful project. And I just wanted to introduce the members of our ADA committee, if they could come up. Michael Friedel, and Emil DeLucia, and of course our council liaison, Chris Swain. We have a playground committee. My co-chair, Steve Weinstein, his father's in the hospital tonight, and he could not be here. And actually, I think he was the one who first suggested the idea for a park, because he works in Teaneck, and he saw Boaty Park. And we went one February, 3 years ago, and we said, we're going to do this in Fairlawn. And it's been a wonderful outreach from the community, but your very generous gift tonight will enable us to complete the project. So I really want to thank you.
Thank you guys once again very much. It's going to be an amazing playground. It's going to be 2 phases, phase 1 and phase 2. As Marianne mentioned, the project is going to be accessible for kids with special needs as well as the supervisors and people that are using, or kids that are using the playground. We have a whole bunch of sensory activities. We have emotional and cognitive activities as well. It's accessible by wheelchair. A lot of thought and process went into the design of this whole playground with the whole committee, and we worked with a lot of partners. So we're happy to answer any questions on any specific pieces, but we tried to make sure that everybody could use this playground, from children to the people watching them, and really just be, a signature piece for our community. So thank you very much.
I'll just say I went by Verdun Grove today, and I was so excited to see the new playground is actually up. I mean, it's not finished, it's under construction, but it's so exciting that we have been working together for this project, and to now see it come to be is thrilling. So I hope that you will all go over to Verdun Grove. You can see the stages of development. Also, another little highlight about this, and I don't know if Marianne, I think you were the one who arranged it, or maybe it was Mike, that the old playground is actually going to be donated to a community either in South Africa or in Haiti. So other children will benefit from our playground that we couldn't use anymore because it's not up to the ADA codes in this country. So. And thank you. It's being recycled, yes.
Thank you, Lisa. Marianne? It's a pleasure and an honor for Sol and I to represent Lou Duell and present you with this donation of $10,000.
Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means. Thank you.
I think you can't cash that one.
Give it
Give it a real one.
Give it a real check.
I thank the judge for forging that check.